17 locked off Hanggang Park for their 10-year anniversary, and we spontaneously decided to go. For those who are unaware, 17 was celebrating their 10-year anniversary as a group, and they were the first K-pop idol to perform at Hanggang Park, and the concert was free. But did we manage to get tickets? No. But does that stop us from having fun? No. 17 did not hold back for their 10-year anniversary. Even their light stick was floating on the river. As you saw in my previous clips, the main stage was on the bridge, which was exclusive to ticket holders. However, they had 3 picnic areas with big screens so you could experience the concert too. So we were on a mission to find a picnic area that had a designated sitting area, because some of them, if you sat down, I think you would get in trouble, and we were not ready to stand for 2+ hours or however long they performed. But before we did that, it was time to fuel up, and we got ourselves some ramen. One thing I like about Hanggang Park is that you can make your own ramen there, and once you make your own ramen, you can sit by the river and enjoy the breeze. One thing we needed was vitamin D. I'm glad it's hot in Korea. Also, don't make the mistake we made. When you're making ramen, you can make it here instead of the station over there. That one's designated to the specific ramen. I don't know where also, when we were in the convenience store, Misbah got overstimulated and even ripped off the top of the ramen. Do not do that, because your ramen will not cook. Anyway, here I am at my happiest eating ramen. I put cheese in there, a bit of crab and a bit of kimchi for that gut-loving diet. Actually, I forgot to put the cheese in there. Why? Because I wasn't hungry, but when I saw the food, I suddenly was hungry. When you're eating outdoors, make sure to act accordingly. Clean up after yourself, because we were raised better than that. Once we fueled up, chatted away, and took some photos, it was time for us to head towards that outdoor viewing. One of my favorite spring/summer activities to do is to go to Hanggang River. Why? To ride bikes and have a picnic. But this time you could do it with a free 17 concert. Sign me up immediately. We also appreciate how 17 put their all into this free concert. Fun fact, it was also the anniversary of our 10-year for our friendship. So shout out to Taslima and Misbah. It was cute to celebrate our friendship with 17, I guess. Ew. Going to a concert is all fun and games until you're hit with that reality check of commuting home. We heard there was like 100,000 people around Hanggang Park for this event. As soon as we had that, we dipped. It was time for us to go. So if anyone tries to say 17 is not big in Korea, hit them with the stats. This was a free event, by the way, not an official concert, and they hit those numbers. Man, on our way home, we were running past the main stage, so obviously I tried to see the men in the flesh, but they clearly locked it off so they can deter people trying to gather around and take photos. Makes sense, health and safety. But we safely made it out before the 100,000 attendees, which is a win. But our decision came with a sacrifice. We missed the fireworks show, and we missed Ajum. But it's fine. I'm now in bed, showered, doing a voiceover, and telling the tale that is the 10-year anniversary of 17. Bye!